Alright gang, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to be presenting three things for the price of one. Or in this case, a mega show and tell. Now, what you're going to see is one thing, in fact, actually you've seen all of them, brief clips and one thing, but I've never really done full show and tells. So feel free to enjoy this, and I'll get back with you shortly. Alright, here's the first one. This one being a vintage, late 60s Sears Kenmore made by Knapp-Monarch. Yeah, you just saw the model number and stuff. But yeah, I got this about 2, maybe 3 years ago. It was an eBay item. And here's the thing, is I kind of had this one, almost the same one, except it was a 10-inch in Harvest Gold, or Yellow, whatever you want to call it. But sadly I had to get rid of it because the oscillator gear was kind of clicking a little bit. And I didn't think anything of it. And then when I saw a fan on eBay that I wanted, I mean this technically was not the one that I wanted, because the one that I wanted was a Fasco. And when this came in, it's like, whoa. Okay. So rather than just deal with the hassle of trying to send it back and saying how they messed up, which technically it didn't. I did get a fan, not the one that I ordered, but I'm not going to complain too much. I decided to keep it. But I kind of feel bad for the person that wanted this Sears Kenmore and ended up getting the Fasco. Whatever. But yeah, it is a 3-speed. Yeah, 3-speed. Kind of like a 3-way switch. Kind of like what you saw on the yellow Hoover. And fun fact, for those that don't know, Knapp-Monarch was bought out by the Hoover Company, so whatever. So if you want to say that, it's like Hoover was probably the first company to make things that both suck and blow. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning. I really don't feel it. And the time change kind of messed me up. So yeah. So I think I've pretty much rambled on enough. You want to see the fan in action. So, ready? Here we go! It starts off high, medium, low, off. So, start off on high. Buzzing kinda, I don't know. I mean, it blows pretty good. Medium. Low. Probably because the fact this thing hasn't been used in a few years is probably why it still needs to be worked out a little bit. And it does shake and wobble a little bit. When I had the blade off last time, the shaft itself is kind of bent, so that's why it's kind of doing that and it's shaking, but I may want to try and fix it. I may want to keep it as it is because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I like my fans to have a little shimmy shimmy cocoa pop on it, but I don't know. Off. Yeah, I know, it's got scrape on it. It's gonna need some work, but I did oil it beforehand. Zoomed out. So yeah. Well, that's part 1. Alright, here's part 2 of this 3-part show and tell special. Yeah. This one's another fan. It's badged Super Deluxe. I don't know if you can see that. And it's supposed to have a little emblem right here, but that's been long gone. And you just saw the model number and stuff. Anyway, this one I bought about 4 or 5 years ago at a flea market for a low price of $1. Yeah, believe it. And sadly, after I bought it, I just put it away and never used it. In fact, when I just got it home and stuff, cleaned it up, was the first time I turned it on. I did put some oil in it. Zoom back again. So yeah, because these older Super Deluxes, which were made in Taiwan and stuff, were like badged under like Cool Breeze, Super Deluxe, EnviroTemp, Tectung, you know, some of the older ones. I mean, they all look the same, but not really. And if you notice, the top had an oil port, so I was able to shoot a drop of oil or 3 in there. So yeah. So I'm pretty much sure you're tired of hearing me ramble on. You want to see the fan in action. So if we're ready, here's high. Okay, the switch is a little bit tricky, so I'm going to have to hold it down. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that. Oh, now it decides to hold Dream Grateful. Well, it was pretty good. Medium. Not bad. Low. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean off the buttons because when I switched it to low, it was a little bit hard to do. Forget it. You saw the rest. Yeah. This one's going to need work, but it works as is. And before I forget, I'm pretty sure YouTube user Troy the Fan Man has this exact same fan. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up, or he can let me know. I don't know. So, hope you enjoyed this little bit, and stay tuned for part 3 after this brief intermission. Alright, welcome back. We've now reached part 3 of this 3-part special. Which, technically, somebody's going to say, oh, you've already seen this video before. It's like, yes and no. Yes, this is a 1987 Galaxy 2154 with the push-button controls. However, if you notice, this one's missing the switch plate right here. And it's got a newer blade on it. Which, I'll have a story on that in a minute. But yeah, I bought this at Goodwill, about 98 or so, for about $4.99. And when I got it, it did run, but it literally wouldn't turn properly, and I kind of had to bend it a little bit, not really bend it, but more or less try and get it to stop screeching like that when I hold it up like that. And at the time, I didn't know about zoom stop because, like I said, it was 98 and whatever. I scored it with some WD-40, which is the only thing I had. And so far, it's still holding out pretty well. And why the blade looks different, although it's the same one, the original blade to this broke, as they have been known to. And I did know one hardware store in town, which used to sell Galaxy blades, which at the time they did. They don't anymore because that store is long gone. And yeah, I was able to find one, but it was the blade for the kind with the screw-on spinner nut. And I was able to get the spring clip, or whatever you want to call it, off the old one and put it on this one. It holds, but it's really not exactly. And I happened contemplating about using this one as a parts fan. But we'll see about that as it comes along. So if we're ready, here's high. Yeah, I haven't even oiled this one. It's still running on the squirt of WD-40 back in 98, so... well... oscillator on. Hi, with oscillation. I mean, these things put out, I mean, they're not bad. Kind of wish they kept the design on them because these are tried and true designs. And off. Yeah, it may be salvaged, it may be used as a parts fan, I don't know. It's up to me to decide. But I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, I guess that's going to do it for this video of the 3-in-1 Show and Tell Special with the Kenmore fan by Knapp-Monarch, this Super Deluxe fan made by some Taiwanese company, I'm going to assume Kuo Huang, but don't quote me on that, and the Galaxy 254 with the push button blades. Push button controls. Push button blades. I don't know what I'm talking about. Either way, there'll be more fan videos to come, and hopefully when I go through the prop room, I'll probably do more 3-in-1 specials because I just decided that doing 3 in one shot is better than just trying to do a single video and editing them. Plus it saves on tape. That's just my opinion. But I guess until next time, I'm Esky, thank you for watching, and the comment box is open.